In explaining the difference between going long or short, one unnamed lecturer told his class that investing in a rising trend is a long-term undertaking because one is investing in optimism. Investing in a falling trend, on the other hand, is a short-term undertaking because one is investing in panic. It takes longer to build a house than to destroy it. Fear and greed guide human behavior almost as much as the desire to procreate and seek shelter and food. Fear is the fear of failure, fear of losing money and more. It leads to panic when our fears are realized. Fear translates to human behavior, but also to physical symptoms. A trader experiencing fear and panic will rarely admit that an action is irrational. However, he should easily be able to recognize his personal reactions to fear. Do your palms sweat? Does your heartbeat increase perceivably? Do you get tunnel vision? Suddenly thirsty? Even in a situation where you are not aware of fear or panic ruling your actions, chances are you will recognize these symptoms. Stop trading. This is where mistakes are made. Trying to recoup past losses, freezing out, investing more than you can afford to lose, and so forth. Turn off the screen. Get up, get a cup of tea, take a walk around the block, breathe deeply, and relax. Nothing tragic has happened. You lost an investment that was hopefully not too large. Examine it, analyze it, and try to find out what went wrong. A lost position is not a failure, certainly not on your part. Perhaps the market misbehaved. The timing was wrong. Wait for the opportunity to come round again and learn from your errors. A less common instinct might be greed. Just as panic will make you trade illogically, so will greed. And yet, it is so much easier to deal with, especially since it can be circumvented even before it has raised its ugly green head. Trade as though you will never earn a single cent from the marketplace. As long as you remember this, you will never invest more than you can afford to lose. Start small and raise your investment level as you get better and your success rate increases. Once again, treat each investment as an independent venture. Just as the roulette wheel has no memory, neither does the market. Yes, we do use technical analysis to predict market behavior. Yes, we do extrapolate market movement from fundamental data, but always remember that in between the technical and fundamental motivators stand a whole lot of illogical traders like yourself. And this is the crux of the matter. Once you understand fear and greed in yourself, you will more readily be able to predict it in others. Examine the history of nearly every financial disruption, crashes and recessions included, and you may be sure that greed and fear were happily pulling the strings. The only weapons you have against these are information and self-confidence. Research your assets before investing in them and follow the markets, read the news, and examine the charts as far back as permissible. Once you have the information, you will have the confidence not to be afraid. You know you're doing your best and you have placed your trade in a controllable context. You won't need to panic because you know that things can go wrong, and you won't freeze because you know that tomorrow's another day.